Hi, Wendy Murdoch here with Callie King and
Noelle.
And so often people ask me how to lift a horse's back, and they can see that I can do it easily with my hands, but they struggle. So I've discovered a great use for hands-on gloves. I don't know if you're familiar with this product. It's a great new product for grooming. It has the nubbies, and you can use it wet and dry, whether you're washing your horse or just grooming them. And they're really good for lifting your horse's back. So I'm just going to put my hands-on gloves here, and Noelle's just been ridden. So before I get started, I'm just going to kind of go over her a little bit. And I find that, like, after riding, these are great because if the horse is sweaty, you can just groom them out a little bit. Say, you know, it's too cold to wash them, but I can just go and use my hands-on gloves and kind of get off that excess dirt and sweat and smooth it all down. Okay, so you can see it's still shedding season here. That's what they're really good for. But what I'm going to do is take my hands and I'm going to come underneath the belly and I'm just going to very gently scratch her tummy. Yep, and you can see that we got a nice lick and chew because we want to make it pleasant for the horse to lift the back. And so I'm just going to come underneath and do that again. Very nice. And she had to readjust a little bit. I'm going to go around to the other side so you can see my hands maybe from underneath. I'm just going to come underneath and I just make it so light because with the hands-on gloves I can feel everything through my fingers, and I'm just going to do it so gently that it feels nice to her. And I'll just give her a minute. I'm going to groom this side a little, okay? Oops. Maybe she wasn't so happy with me, so I have to go lighter. But this way I can, you know, grade my pressure and still find something that's really pleasant. That's nice. And you can see how her head comes down. Now she's not quite sure. We get a little bit of a tail swish. We'll just wait for a second. She's thinking about it. And I'm just going to come over and just do the least little bit. But you can see that I can get the back to come up without a lot of effort. And so this is something, you know, there's our lick and chew. She hasn't figured out yet that this is totally okay, but she's lifting. And there's a lot of horses that are, you know, this is a little difficult for them. So you notice I'm just going even lighter with my fingers and I can just stroke down the midline. But for so many people, being able to lift that horse's back, they know you need to lift it as a good exercise for the horse to help putting them into weight-bearing posture. And the hands-on gloves just really simplify that for a lot of people. So just think about that next time you're with your hands-on gloves.